Okay, we're gonna talk through driven ball striking technique. This is if you're trying to ping like a 40-yard pass or you're trying to drive a ball on the ground into someone's feet. The first thing that you want to think about is having a 45-degree angle run up. The next thing that you want to be thinking about is your plant foot. Far away enough that you can get this swinging leg through like this. You don't want your plant foot to be too close because then you don't have room to do the technique. And you don't want it too far away where you're like stretching either. You want your heel to be the part making contact with the ground first. Heel and then midfoot is digging into the ground. And the follow through, you want it to be low and almost like you're going across the ball. You're not swinging through like this. You're swinging through low and across the ball. Low and across the ball. And then coming back to the place that you started. This plant foot almost does like a little roll to the outside that allows you to come back to the place that you started. Your hips staying open as in like the technique, you want your hips to stay open. You don't want them to like close like this. You want them to stay open. Hips forward because that's where all of your power is generated. You don't want the technique, you don't want to be like this. You don't want to be closed because then you're not getting any power from those hips. Something that helps you stay open and helps you stay balanced is almost having your arms out like this as you do the technique. And we used to talk about thinking like you have a rubber band that you are like stretching like this. You want to have like a little bit of balance while you're doing the technique. It'll feel awkward at first, but you've just got to practice it, okay? Full fluid motion looks like this. It's got to be all one fluid movement because smooth technique is how you generate power. It's not by swinging harder, it's by swinging smoother. Slow and smooth. Slow is smooth and smooth is power. Like this. It's not straight on the laces, it's not the inside of your foot, it's almost this in-between section of your foot like this. We talk about the run-up being at a 45 angle. You also want your foot to almost be at a 45-degree angle. I don't want to be hitting it straight down like this. I want my foot almost also at a 45-degree angle. So I'm hitting it again with like this part of the foot. This hip needs to be internally rotated a little bit to get your foot in the right position in order to hit the ball and be able to swing across it like this. Where you hit it on the ball determines where the ball flies. So if you want to keep the ball on the ground, you're hitting higher up on the ball. And if you want the ball to go in the air, you've got to get under it more. Same technique, but you just hit lower on the ball so it has more of that spin that is, and that lift that is pushing it up into the air. Now I'm gonna just hit a couple, hopefully straight into this channel. Now I'm gonna hit a couple in the air. Now we're going to talk about common errors that happen and cues that you can use to fix those errors. It'll get drug that way. If that happens, it's either because your plant foot is too close, you're swinging too hard, or you're closing your hips. So if my plant foot is too close to the ball, the only place on the ball that I can hit it is on this side of the ball. If I have to hit it on this side of the ball, likely it's going to go that way. So I'll show you. If my plant foot's too close, watch what the ball does. Close, it has to go that way. It's the only place that it can go. If I'm swinging and I close my hips as I come across, again, my whole body and my momentum is going this way and the ball's likely going to get drugged that direction. That can also, if you swing too hard, it can like inadvertently make you close your hips, which also will make the ball go that way. So let's have a better plant foot, but I'm going to close my hips too early. Still goes that way. Now, if I think about slowing my swing, having a good plant foot, and also keeping my body position open through the whole thing, I'll have a much better technique. Much better, right? The problem of slicing the ball, the issue this time, if it's slicing to the right, is often that your plant foot is too far away. Then you're reaching for it, and again, the only place on the ball that you can hit it is on the outside of the ball, and it'll make it have that outside spin, and it'll slice that way. It has to go that way. If your ankle is not totally locked and it's limp, you won't feel that good contact on the ball, and you won't get the distance or the power that you want. The solution to that is having your ankle locked. If the ball is not flying at the height that you want it to, that's about where you're hitting it on the ball. Also, sometimes that's about the positioning of your foot. So if I'm trying to get a ball in the air, but I can't seem to get it there, and it feels like I'm hitting the ball really low, that might be because my foot is like straight up and down, and it's not enough at this 45-degree angle. You've got to get under it more and swipe across it like this. Hopefully that's helpful.